Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about CBD products that I've been enjoying. I've been a little bit more interested in CBD lately because it seems like, it's this trendy ingredient that's now becoming a mainstay. I think we're going to just continue to see more and more of it. So I'm going to share the products I've been liking. All right, so let's talk about CBD in skincare products and in our beauty products and wellness products. I first was not sold on this as an ingredient to look for just because it seemed a little too trendy. The natural skeptic in me was kind of like, are they just throwing it onto the label because it's cool to do it? Now it seems like it's an ingredient that's going to stick around, and I think they're starting to find that there are some real results that you can get from it. It's a natural humectant, so it does draw water, but at the same time, we tend to see it in oil form. So we see it in moisturizers, or we see it really truly like in an oil form. So it can be a little bit confusing whether it's moisturizing or whether it is a humectant, but it does draw water. So I consider that to be a humectant. The thing that stands out to me is that it's anti-inflammatory. So that's why I think people really tend to like it when they feel achy, is because it's anti-inflammatory. So it just calms that inflammation in their bodies. Whether you have like eczema, psoriasis, if you have any type of sensitivity for your skin, then it might be an ingredient that you can look into. There have also been some early studies, not conclusive studies, but what they're also starting to find is that CBD could be good for oil production, to control oil production. So that's something that I'm also interested in. I'm not 100% sold on that yet, but it's something that people are starting to talk about and starting to use CBD for that reason. But if you are using CBD truly just for its humectant and moisturizing properties, then it definitely does that at the very least. There are actually 3 reasons why I've been very interested in CBD just lately, like very, very recently in the past month. I've really been interested in it. One is because I have scalp psoriasis, so I get scabs on my scalp. It's very dry, it can get flaky. It can just be very annoying to deal with, like where my scalp just feels like it's almost on fire, or it can be very itchy and stuff. So because CBD can be hydrating and it can be anti-inflammatory, I thought it might be an ingredient to look for in my scalp products. Another reason is because ta-da, can you see this? I'm like lifting up my ankle. That's classy. I hurt my ankle a month ago and I decided to buy a cream that had CBD in it, and it really started to make me focus on CBD. The cream has been amazing. It's, I don't know if it's because it has like the menthol type of ingredients in it, or because it has the CBD, or if it's the combination of both, but I have loved it. And so I start to really put a little bit of a focus on, maybe I should be looking for CBD in some of my products. And then the third reason, honestly, it's just been such a stressful year for everybody, not just me. I realize that. It's been such a stressful year. I've had so much anxiety. I haven't slept well, partially because it's been such a wild year, but also because I'm coming out of that first year of, having a baby with Isla and just starting to, be able to get some sleep. So CBD, I'm really, really late to it right now, but I'm starting to become very interested in it for those reasons. That said, I'm only just starting to get into it and starting to learn more about it. So if you're interested in it, or you do know a lot about CBD, feel free to let me know more information about it because I'm very interested. There are definitely products that I have tried in the past couple of months with CBD that have been so stupid. And there is definitely a marketing aspect to the CBD products as well. So that's also something to keep in mind. Just because it has CBD doesn't mean it's gonna be a great product. The other thing that's important to point out is that CBD oil and also hemp oil, those are completely different types of ingredients than the THC that is in pot, like in marijuana. So if you are worried that you're gonna get high from using like a CBD product, you're not, unless it says it has THC as well, because I have seen those products too that have the combination. Most of them have some kind of a disclaimer that says it does not have THC, it will not get you high, and this is purely for the skincare benefits or like the wellness benefits of it. All right, so let's get into the products, starting with this one. This is the Vita Hemp Cell Energy Ampoule. And a big thank you to GoCelly for partnering with me on this video. So in this serum, they used one of my favorite skincare ingredients, niacinamide, and they paired it with CBD. So that was really interesting to me, and it's the reason why I started to give it a try. I fully expected this to be kind of like a rich oil feel, but it's not. It feels like a light oil slash serum, and it's kind of a fun application because it comes looking like it's almost in a vial, and it comes with a little syringe. There is no needle, don't worry. It comes with a little syringe that you pop into it, and then you just pull out the amount that you're going to use, and that keeps it all really fresh, which I also think is very interesting because, you know, we're always talking about like keeping your ingredients fresh and making sure that they stay stable and everything, and that's one way to ensure that. So you pull out a little bit and then you apply it just like you would a serum. It's very hydrating to the skin. It immediately starts to plump your skin and give you those hydrating effects that you get from it. So in that alone, it is anti-aging, but it's also very nice for controlling oil production and calming that redness in your skin. I've seen a huge difference in the month that I've been using it. This is one of those products that is really nice for everyone that's been wearing a mask. If you're experiencing any kind of irritation and redness on your skin, if you feel like your skin's getting really dry under the mask, if you feel like you're getting flaky, any of that, even with the change of the seasons, you're feeling like your skin's feeling a little bit more sensitive because it's colder now, this is a wonderful serum to add in, especially if you want to get those hydrating benefits. It's also great for people with sensitive skin. Again, it's anti-inflammatory. You can also use it day and night in your skincare routine. These are all ingredients that are really nice, like they play well with others. So if you are using your actives like your AHAs and your BHAs, or if you're using some type of retinoid at night, you can still apply this first to really soothe your skin. And while this is for the face, and this is how they market it, is for your face, for the skin, for your skincare routine, I have been using this on my scalp. Again, they do not claim for this to be something that you use on your scalp. It's just that I have really enjoyed using it also on my scalp. It was one of those things where I started to feel the texture of it and I was like, I really like these ingredients for my face. I think that this would be nice for the scalp because of the feel of it. It's very liquidy, and I think that's why I like it for my scalp. You know, like serums and oils that are meant for your scalp, like when you're losing your hair and when you are trying to treat something like psoriasis, a lot of these serums or these oils haven't really caught up to what we've learned about skincare. You know, I think about my scalp as skin. I feel like it's really important to find the right kind of skincare products for your scalp. So while this isn't made for the scalp, I have been putting this on my scalp at night, and it has really made a huge difference. The night before I'm gonna wash my hair, I'll fill the syringe and I will basically just kind of run this through my scalp area and I'll rub it in. And then I have another product I'll show you that is more of an oil that also has CBD in it that I've been putting on my scalp, and it's really helped to calm it, really helped to moisturize it. Again, you know, like I don't know if it's 100% the CBD in this, but I know that this feels really nice on my scalp and it's made a huge difference. Since I talked about how I use that on my scalp, I might as well get into the second product I use on my scalp, and that is by Briogeo. This is their Be Well 100 milligram CBD plus arnica flower soothing skin and scalp oil. Because the Vita Hemp really feels more like a serum, it absorbs into my scalp really quickly. So I've been locking that in. Again, I'm trying to treat it like it's a skincare routine, right? So I've been locking it in with this oil, and the combination really has made such a difference on my scalp. If you're one of those people that has just kind of like an itchy scalp in general, I'm not saying this is for psoriasis, I'm just doing it because I have psoriasis. Neither of these products are claiming to be psoriasis products, just I want to point that out. This is just what I've been doing to soothe my scalp. I really do think there is a lack of great products for your scalp out there. I've got some hair oils, for instance, when I was experiencing a lot of hair loss after pregnancy, where these oils were like full of just essential oils. And you know, when you turn and look at the ingredients list, you're like, this is so not caught up with the times. Like, we know a lot more about skincare, everybody, and we want real skincare ingredients on our scalp. The combination of the niacinamide and the CBD from both the serum and from this oil is really just nice for my scalp, but also this has arnica in it, and we know that arnica is also anti-inflammatory. So I just really love this combination. It's been working out really nicely for my hair and my scalp. All right, so like I said at the beginning of the video, I hurt my ankle and I really wanted to find some type of product to put on my ankle just to make it feel better. So usually, you know, I'm like a Tiger Balm kind of person, or like, you know, like the old school Icy Hot and stuff. But when I was looking for these things on Amazon, this is the product that came up, and it's just called Natural Hemp Cream. You know, I decided I might as well buy it. At the very least, it has the menthol in it that I know will help my ankle feel a little bit better. But I was, again, interested in the anti-inflammatory benefits of this. Hemp oil is the main ingredient of this cream, which was one of the reasons why I was into it. It also had really high ratings, which I don't 100% take serious on Amazon because it can be all over the place. And it also has arnica in it. So again, we know that arnica is anti-inflammatory. I know that the menthol is gonna work well. And then it has the hemp oil in it. So I decided to purchase this, and I have loved it. The minute I started using it on my ankle, it started to feel so much better. Could it be that it's just that I'm putting something that feels really nice on my skin and I'm also massaging it and everything, sure, but I do feel like I saw such a huge difference when I started using this on my ankle. It's, you know, fairly inexpensive. It's easy to get because it is on Amazon. It's not fancy at all, but it feels really nice. I have been using it every single day, at least morning and night. It's made my ankle feel a lot better. I've even been using it on my other foot because since my right foot is not hurt, it gets the brunt of my weight basically. And I've been, you know, putting a lot more work into my right foot and my right ankle. So I've been using it to massage both of my feet and my ankle areas. It also just feels really moisturizing to the skin. So that's been nice too. I think one thing to point out is that this has hemp oil in it and not CBD. So I had to do a little bit of research on the difference. And it's just basically the part of the plant that is being utilized essentially in the CBD and the hemp oil, but you're getting a lot of the same benefits from it. All right, next up is kind of like a treat yourself kind of product. This is the Prima Bath Gem. I got this off of Sephora. I bought a couple of these because I don't really take baths as much as I used to anymore, mostly because my children have taken over my bathtub. So, you know, when I use this, I have to essentially like clean out all the bath toys and everything and then, you know, actually take a bath for myself. And it's gotta be after the kids have fallen asleep. It's a whole deal. So I wanna make my baths nice when I'm going to take a bath. So I got a couple of these. I've only used one so far and then I've got this one left, but I really enjoyed the experience. It's effervescent. So you pop it in basically to the water once your tub is filled. Very similar to a bath bomb, but it has CBD in it. So again, it's anti-inflammatory. It's very hydrating and moisturizing for the skin. So at the very least, we know I'm getting those benefits from it. But this also has magnesium in it. And I think magnesium is one of those underrated ingredients that people don't focus on for skin and skin healing a lot. The best way to get magnesium in our bodies as well, which people don't realize, is actually through our skin. It's not actually taking it as a supplement. And I think that's how most people try to get their magnesium. But truly, the best way to get it is through your skin. Magnesium's great for so many of our bodily functions. It helps to calm us, it helps us sleep, it helps even our bowel movements and things like that. It's just good for your body in general, and it's very soothing for your muscles. So again, because I hurt my ankle, I've been looking for products that will just help soothe my pain and like the issues I've been dealing with, and this is one of those products that I got. So it's not cheap considering that it's just a one-time use little tablet, but it is really nice. It makes your bath feel like an experience, and I'm really excited to use the second one that I got. Next up, I have two moisturizers. And by the way, I would consider the hemp cream to be a pain relief cream and not a moisturizer because you don't want that menthol feeling all over your body. Maybe you do, but I don't. So I keep it only to my feet and my ankle. But the next two products I have are the Josie Maran Skin Dope. This is the CBD body butter. And then I have this by Lord Jones. It is the CBD body lotion. So first, let's talk about this. This is just a nice, rich moisturizer. It feels good. It reminds me of like a really fancy version of my old school favorite. Like when I was a teenager, I was into the Body Shop's Mango Body Butter. This feels like this amazing, updated, elevated adult version of that. So I just started using this because it feels so luxurious. And like I said, I also got this Lord Jones CBD body lotion. This you don't get a lot of product in. I feel like I'm going through it so quickly, but I really enjoy this lotion. Again, you know, I said at the beginning of the video that I have been a skeptic of CBD just because it does feel like so many brands throw CBD onto their products just to claim that they're using CBD because it's trendy and not necessarily to give you any real benefits. You know, Lord Jones has created their brand around CBD. So it feels like it's a different approach in the sense of, you know, like they're focusing on CBD and building a whole line around CBD, whereas brands that are, you know, established and then just like kind of including CBD in a couple of their products, this one really focuses on CBD as their entire brand. This is the signature fragrance. So by the way, it's a very fragrant lotion, which I personally enjoy. I do feel like I'm going through this pretty quickly, especially for the price of a body lotion, but it has felt very nice. It feels very refreshing to the skin. The Josie Maran I've been using more on like my body after the shower and stuff. And this has been a lotion that I've been just kind of like keeping at my desk and using like on my hands, on my elbows, on my arms, like those types of areas when I'm not out of the shower. It feels nice and refreshing. It almost gives you kind of like a pick-me-up, and because it smells pretty, it takes the place of perfume for me too. I can't really say that these products have done more than other lotions for my body, but they have felt very nice. I only have psoriasis on my scalp right now. Hopefully it doesn't go to my body, but I haven't been dealing with any skin issues on my body, so I'm not needing, you know, CBD for my body besides my ankle, obviously, because I'm looking for anti-inflammatory products there. But they have been very nice body lotions and creams to use. And like I said, this feels very refreshing and it has this beautiful scent to it. I'm just very interested in them. I'm telling you, I'm using these. I like them. Do I recommend them as CBD products? I'm not sure yet, but I do like them as moisturizers. Next up, I have these two products from Milk Makeup. One of them is the KUSH Fiber Brow Gel, and then the other is the KUSH Lip Balm. This is actually just their Green Dragon Lip Balm. This is not the one that has color to it. Again, we know that CBD is very hydrating and moisturizing for the skin, so I have enjoyed this lip balm a lot, just as just a plain lip balm. I've been wearing it before my lipstick. You know, I've seen people comment, you know, I was showing off like some really matte lipsticks on Instagram the other day, and somebody bought it and messaged me and was like, this felt really dry and cracky on my lips, but it looked really creamy on your lips. Are you using a lip gloss and stuff? And I was trying to think, like, what is it that makes my lips different? Like, why did that matte lipstick look different on me? And I think the difference is that I tend to prep my lips with something like this. I've been really enjoying this as a lip prep for my lipsticks because it's not one of those like lip balms that's super shiny and that makes it hard to, you know, like put a lipstick on top of. This feels more like a mix of a lip balm with like a chapstick. I know that doesn't sound very elegant, but that's kind of what this is. It's not shiny, I guess is the whole point. So it really helps to prep your lips. It feels nice and moisturizing. And I'm not sure if it's a CBD per se, but I know that this is just a really nice lip balm and I've really enjoyed it. And also it's got this green tone to it, but it doesn't actually leave a color on your lips. It just feels really nice, but it's clear. And then the other KUSH product that I've liked is the Fiber Brow Gel. One, I just like Fiber Brow Gel, so I was interested in it just solely for that, because on the weekends when I'm not really wearing much makeup, I'll just swipe this into my brows so that I look a little bit more groomed and pulled together. And I also just like that it has color to it, because when I'm not actually using a brow pencil to fill in my brows, this is usually what I find is all I need. If it's just a day like at home, or I'm gonna be, you know, like running some errands or something and I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, this is all that I need for my brows. And the reason why I was interested in this having CBD in it is because we know that CBD is conditioning at the very least. So I assume that it does that for my brows. It conditions them a little bit. I've seen a difference in my brows in the sense of, you know, they feel like they're fuller. I've also been using a lash and brow serum, so it could be the combination of both, or it could be just the serum, or it could be this. Nikki uses this on me when she does my makeup, just like today, and we've really enjoyed this. And then last of all my CBD products is this. This brand is called Recess. It's a sparkling water that has hemp extract and adaptogens in it. I'm not one that's into these types of drinks. They usually taste terrible to me. I'm one of those people that has like 2 to 3 drinks sitting on my desk almost at all times. It's like I have my water, a tea, and some type of other drink. So I thought that these would be nice because they don't have a lot of sugar in them. I think like this one has 4 grams of sugar in it altogether, and it actually tastes really good. There are lots of different flavors to it. Essentially, it's like tea mixed with your sparkling water, so it's kind of a nice, refreshing drink at the very least. It does have the hemp extract, which I, you know, hope is helping to calm me down. I don't know if it's working, but I enjoy it. It also has ginseng in it, and I've also been a fan of ginseng for a very long time. I don't know if it's because it's like in my blood as an Asian or something. I've always like seen my grandma and stuff use ginseng in a lot of products and in her, you know, like in the things that she would take for wellness. So I'm a believer in ginseng. And then it has L-theanine and it has lemon balm in it. So both of those are just really good for like boosting your mood and stuff. Basically, it's like a mood boosting sparkling water. And whether I see a difference or not, I've just enjoyed it. I guess like that's the best way to explain it. It's so hard to tell you guys if I've seen a huge difference in using any of these CBD products because of the CBD. But what I can tell you is I've enjoyed the products that I'm talking about, period, right? So that's like the biggest thing that I can tell you is that these are all products that have CBD in them that I really have enjoyed. And this drink is one of those drinks. It tastes delicious. It's a very light, refreshing drink. I hope it's helping calm anxiety and help me sleep. I did, you know, get like a sleep pillow that has CBD infused in it, and it was the stupidest thing I've ever gotten. I went back to my regular pillow and just put a silk pillowcase back on it. It seemed like it did absolutely nothing for me. So there are definitely still things out there that I think are just marketing gimmicks, but these have all been products that I've just thoroughly enjoyed, and they happen to have CBD in them. So I hope that the CBD is just doing more for me. So those are CBD skincare products and wellness products that I have been enjoying. Tell me in the comments below if there are any products that you're gonna try from my list, or if you've been using any of these, or if there are CBD products that you think I should take a look at. I'm very interested in CBD. I know that we're only gonna see more and more of it on the market. Another reason why I've been interested in it, because gotta pay attention, see what's happening out there. Tell me why you use CBD or why you don't use CBD, because I'm also curious about that. Find me on Instagram, I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.